ago. I don't think I did it last week. So, there it goes. So, there we are. All right. Hello, Opus family. Welcome back to Water Cooler Wednesday. Thanks for joining us again if you've been here before, and if you haven't, my name is Kayla Rowe. I am the client account consultant here at Opus Management, and we do these Water Cooler Wednesdays every Wednesday at 11:30 Central Time. Since I'm in Texas, works for me, works with the schedule, and usually our client meetings. So you can follow us on your favorite social media platform, whether that is Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, or even Twitter at Opus Management. You can find us there. You can find us opusmanagement.us online, and then also Opus Management Media. Is that right? Opus, yeah. Media.com, marketing.com. Yeah, marketing.com. Sorry, we've just kicked that site off for all of our social media clients that are looking for either bespoke projects or looking for help with their social media websites and branding for their content and such. So again, my name's Kayla. I'm the client account consultant here at Opus Management. We are a business consulting firm based out of Tiffin, Ohio. I am in our Texas branch, and I'm happy to help. So we've talked about a lot of things here on Water Cooler Wednesdays since the beginning of the year. We've spent time talking about internal customers. We've talked about branding, how you build the loyalty, your communication, hiring, culture, lots of those things. And so I wanted to, take, as we get into, now that we're in the second quarter of the year, start talking about a little bit more about some of the pieces and getting, specific around things and systems that you use within your business. So we're here to help you guys with technology and with growing your business and where you want to go. And we talked the last 2 weeks about internal customers. This week I want to talk about external customers and talk about something that you probably hear a lot, which is CRM. So right now, and as in most businesses, we like to talk a lot about or use a lot of acronyms and a lot of letters. So you might have heard CRM on more than one occasion, and some people it's old hat to. They know exactly, just like if I said ERP, same thing. But today we're gonna really talk around that customer relationship and some of the management system, some of the pieces of a management system that can help your business. And then as we go, next week we'll kind of talk about some of the options that we have and how we can help you with it. So if you're looking at purchasing or building a CRM, what are some of those things and how some of those look? So specifically, we'll look into a website kind of similar to SharePoint, which we've talked a ton about SharePoint as I've kind of gone through that system and been building out a lot on that. And then also talk about Acumatica and its CRM as well. So hope you guys will continue to join us. If you want to be notified, obviously, of the lives when we go on Water Cooler Wednesday, either put it on your calendar for 11:30 Central Time, which is currently right now, or follow us on any of our social media platforms. So you will get, I know I get my own Instagram notifications on my cell phone when I go live on my personal accounts. Usually tells me, hey, Opus Management's live. I don't watch them back usually. I get a little critical on myself, but that's fairly normal. So let's kind of talk about, kind of high level this week and talking about CRM and why we want to have that management system and having it electronic, right? So you definitely, just like anything else, having that centralized database really allows you a lot of freedoms. It keeps a lot of those details organized and allows you to kind of maintain that relationship and provide a better customer service, better personalization. You can tailor things more. You can really be more effective in your day-to-day operations when you've got all of that information kind of centralized. So we collect all that data as it comes in, as opposed to just, having, and I'm going to, speaking from a small business that I have with my sister on the side, where we do some customization or some custom tumblers and stickers and things like that. So when we do those sales, we tend to just, build an invoice, swipe a card, and go on about our business. We don't capture that customer data. So I can't send out a specialized email or interaction to our customers on that side. That's kind of like a one and done thing. Now on the flip side of that, we have a client that she's got a very specific niche, whatever you want to call it. Like, she's got a very specific customer base. She has a very specific product, and I started as a customer and we just kind of grew into friendship showing horses together, but she has just started to realize now, right, as we've been working through this, the perks of collecting the data. So being able to track your customers, what they like, what they're purchasing. For her, with the horse show shirts, so they're a very specific female show shirt that's tailored for the Western performance classes, specifically more of the cattle classes and the ranch classes. So we look at kind of the current trends and colors and styles, and being able to track that so we can get specific on interactions and promotions to customers. So being able to have a centralized database of customer information allows you to be very allows you to really drill down to that piece of your market and kind of target them to help close more deals. Your CRM is also going to allow for a better tracking on leads, right? So like we were just talking about the show shirts. So for her, when she has a new shirt come out, there's several clients that ride in a specific color. We've got a couple of them that, purple's their go-to, like that's what they're going to show in. And some people are red, some people are blue. Like, depending on what your horse looks like in the horse world, people are very specific about what color they ride with. And with a CRM, we're able to pull the data and run a report on who's bought what shirt. So you can see the accounts that, have multiple blue shirts, whatever shade of blue, because goodness knows we've got like 20 different shades that she's sold over the past several years. But we're able to pull that information on what they've bought previously, and send them, a specific email like, hey, here's our current promotion, or we've new shirt alert, here's what's coming, and send them the picture. With that new shirt alert could have a blue shirt, it could have a red shirt, it could have the new shades of green or the paisley, whatever it's going to be. But collecting that information in a system where you can sort it and file it, and it's not just up here in your head for a small business, really is going to free up your time. It's going to allow you to follow your leads through. If you're able to, really prioritize specific customers, it's going to allow your conversion rates to be higher, right? You're going to close more sales. And who doesn't want more sales? All of this is around that communication and that engagement. Those increase, then your customer satisfaction increases, your brand, the positive view on your brand increases. So one piece after another just kind of falls into place when you get things right. And this is with a lot of things. We've talked a lot of this around our internal customers, or our employees, and how to build that. But keeping this up with your customers that are actually coming in and paying is a whole other part. So your CRM, that centralized database, helps you track your leads, helps you track your customers, just helps with that communication piece, which in turn increases the engagement. Those are just three of the things that a really good CRM system can benefit your business. And also, if you've got the right one, and goodness knows we've got a couple here at Opus, if you've got the right one, you're able to track any of those issues, or your or customer support reports. You're able to track those, follow the complaints, and assign them to the appropriate team so that they can correct the issue, and then they can update the system so that supervisors or anybody else that's involved in that case that's open knows what's going on. Sorry, I lost my place. Just trying to think. So we've got our customer support. We can handle issues. You can build reporting out on it, right? So we've talked a lot around SharePoint and the fact that you've basically got an Excel sheet. You can export out to Excel your information. So if you're collecting all of this data on your customers, you could then pull reports on the different features. So you can pull the reports on, hey, we ran this campaign in May. We ran this campaign in August. How did they do? What was it? We ran 4 different campaigns, one with the red shirt, one with the blue shirt, one with the white shirt, one with the black shirt. How did they fare across our customer base? But being able to have that kind of analysis of your data, of your customers, so that you can better identify promotions, better identify advertising, can really help. It helps allow you to make better decisions, right? So you can measure things, and we've talked a ton about, if you can't measure it, you can't track it. You've got to be able to track the information in order to know if you're winning. Just saying something's going well doesn't work. We want to see the return on the investment. We want to be able to optimize and reproduce results. So that reporting system just allows you that much more detail, that much more data to make decisions on, allows you to track performances. You can do it, via a product. You can do it via a specific person. Definitely can cater it to whichever way that you feel suits you and your team best. And really, finally, we briefly touched on, the collaboration piece. So allowing the team to communicate around these things, allowing the team to know what's going on with customers, with what the resolution was previously, depending on if there's an issue. You're able to see, if you send out an offer to a specific group via email, we can see who's returned that. And that's just part of that marketing. So being able to manage that marketing through the reporting really can help you enhance the usage of your ad space, or the usage of your email list, and drive just the overall brand. That's not the word that I was looking for. I mean, it's going to help your image, right? So if you're tracking, your team is communicating on what's going on, and you are marketing to a customer, you're able to, measure how effective all of these pieces are, whether it's the campaign, it's the marketing, however you're running it in your business. Having the analytics to back it up and the reporting really allows you to find what works and what's making an impact with your business. So think about, what are you guys currently using for your customer relationship management system? Are you just relying on the basic reports coming out of Shopify? If you've got the basic level, are you in QuickBooks and just going through customer by customer that you can remember? Are you in a little bit more sophisticated system like Acumatica has, where you even got a portal that customers can track their own package and can track their own service tickets? Are you, if you're a business to business, do you have a portal where the businesses can look at, their wholesale purchases or their service records and their hours and what's being done, where they can submit questions or they can submit issues or reports and have, open a ticket. That just changes the perception of the client and allows them to feel a little bit more in control, because nobody wants to not be in control or know where the progress is on something. So something to think about. Next week, we will look at one of the systems that we offer, whether that'll be our digital workspace or Acumatica. I haven't determined, but it'll be one, and then the following week will be the other. So you can join us here on all of the Opus social medias. So Opus Management on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook. You can join me on TikTok, and then you can follow us on the same social medias or on our website. So opusmanagement.us for the websites. You can contact me there or schedule a demonstration or discovery for your business. Again, my name's Kayla. I'm the client account consultant here at Opus Management, and we look forward to helping you guys with your business. Hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and you join me next week.